Welcome back to another day of programming. Nothing to see here.
Action.
All right, now we're ready to go. So today's mobility piece, we're gonna start off in a seated straddle. All right, so you're gonna come on down to the ground, spread those legs. If you're flexible like Spencer is here, you're just gonna lean forward, reach the hands forward as well. It might even help for you to crawl your fingertips forward. If you're not super flexible, what you can do is put your hands behind your waist here and just kind of push yourself forward to increase that stretch in that groin area. We're gonna hold this for 2 minutes. All right, if you start in this position like Nate is and want to end up like Spencer is, we'll have plenty of time to make that change. You can do that anytime during that 2 minutes. From there, we're gonna come onto all fours and then go back down into a puppy dog. So the arms are gonna be reached out in front of us, all right, about shoulder width, and I want you to sit back into those heels slightly. If you're really flexible, you might focus on getting your chin down to the ground. If not, just place your forehead down on the ground, focus on your breathing. We're gonna be here for 1 minute. And then we'll transition into a downward dog. So we'll keep those hands about the same position. You'll come up, send your hips to the ceiling, push down through the heels, and do the best that you can to keep your legs straight.
Okay, so we're back today for a workout. We actually received some emails, to my surprise, that people wanted to see more of Agnew in the videos. When we dug and peeled the onion back a little bit, we realized it was one email that we received. So I apologize to everybody else, but we have included Agnew in this demonstration today. Now, the biggest news is there is a live stream today at 9:30. 9:30. And Spencer is going to complete this workout live. So if you guys can hold off and wait and do that workout, you'll be able to do it at the same time as him. And we're gonna have a couple different scenarios in here to see how long you can keep up with the legend here himself, the bodyweight ninja. Now, if you put a 35-pound barbell in this workout, obviously guys like Nate and I would run circles around him, but it is body weight, so we defer to Spence. That's at 9:30 today. We'll send out a link on Instagram, so reminder, and you'll be able to click right through there and see us when we do that. Okay, so now let's talk about the workout. It is gonna be 100 all the way down to 10 chipper. The first movement is 100 air squats. You'll check out 3 or 4 of these. Again, there is no scale for this. It's just 100. Break them up however you need to. The next is going to be tuck-ups. There's gonna be 2 options here. Spence is gonna show us what the tuck-up looks like. If we don't have that, this is gonna be a single leg tuck-up, all right? My heels are touching the ground in between each movement. With these tuck-ups, you've gotta be easy with the numbers you're choosing to do these, because this is a very challenging number for tuck-ups, as I experienced personally last week. Now, for the 80, lunges. If you've got room, we're gonna walk these lunges, but for the purpose of the video, we're gonna do those in place, okay? Again, they're alternating side to side. We got 80 of them. The 70 is gonna be Russian twists. RX is gonna be my heels off the ground, my eyes are following my hands. My scaled is gonna be heels on the ground. Same deal though, my eyes are following the hands. After that, unfortunately, we have 60 burpees. 60 burpees. They're gonna show me 50 here. I'm kidding. 2, just show me 2. There isn't, if we wanted to scale this down, Nate could do an up down, but I think for the fun factor, we're gonna try and get our chest to the ground every rep. Okay, for the 50, it is gorillas. First, we're gonna show Spence bringing these feet right outside the hands. We're jumping those feet up and back. The scaled version of this is gonna be walking the feet up one at a time and back. Okay? You choose. The biggest thing is gonna be, after those burpees, that plank position is gonna be a challenge to control that midline. The next up is gonna be plank jacks. Plank jacks. Spence has shown us the RX. There's not really a scale other than that you can walk the feet out and back in. for 40 of those. Okay, for the 30, it's gonna be a 30-second hollow hold. Spence will show us the RX version with the hands overhead. My man Nate will show us the scaled version. The first scale is gonna be reaching those fingertips to my ankles. The next scale is bringing one knee in, and the final scale is both knees in. We just have to accumulate 30 seconds at a time. You can break it up however we need. For the 20, it's gonna be lateral lunges. They're gonna step into these lateral lunges, and it's gonna be RX and scaled the same here so they can show this together. Just kind of hoping to be synchro. Obviously they're not really. Okay. So now, 20 lateral lunges. Once we finish that, the final 10 is gonna be 10 walkouts or inchworms. For these inchworms, we're gonna walk out. There is no push-up, but I want them to stand tall at the end. So if you've got really flexible hamstrings like Nate, this is what this inchworm is gonna look like. He's gonna walk those hands down to the ground, reach out, really work that flexibility. He's gonna walk the hands back, and he's gonna stand tall, all 5'9" of them. One more, very good. So that's it, 100 down to 10. This is gonna be somewhere in that mid 20-minute range, I think. For someone like Spencer, when you see him do this today at 9:30, it'll probably be in the teens, but we'll see how fast some of these times can get. All right, good luck, guys. All right, guys, our finisher for today is gonna be a 90-second AMRAP of 2 movements, 15 reps each. The first is gonna be 15 heels to heaven. So what this looks like, our hands are underneath our hips, and we're gonna try and raise our legs and get them heels as close to the ceiling as we can. Once you finish 15, we'll prop up and we'll get into 15 tuck pulls. All right, my hands are back, I'm straightening my legs and then bringing them into that tuck position. I do 15 there, and I would go right back into my 15 heels to heaven. We do this for 90 seconds. We're gonna rest 2 minutes and do it for 2 rounds, all right? So 90-second work, rest 2 minutes, 2 rounds, get it.